Venice was never meant to exist. No fertile land, no forests, no stone, no army, only water, mud, and silence. Where other cities rose on solid ground, Venice rose on nothing. A city built not on earth, but on fear. In the 5th century, the Roman world was collapsing. Armies burned the cities of northern Italy. The Huns came from the east, and with them, death. Families fled with whatever they could carry, not toward safety, but toward the sea. They escaped into a vast, empty lagoon, a place of shifting mud, shallow water, and endless fog. A place no army could follow. They believed it would be temporary. They were wrong, because those refugees did not return. They stayed, and slowly, impossibly, they began building a city where no city should survive. They drove thousands of wooden piles deep into the mud, forcing them down until they struck solid clay beneath the water. On top of this submerged forest, they placed stone, a city standing on invisible bones. Every step in Venice rests on wood that has been underwater for more than 1,000 years. Their streets became canals. Their horses became boats. Their walls became water. From the very beginning, Venice learned one lesson better than any city in history. The sea was not an obstacle. The sea was power. While kingdoms fought over land, Venice mastered movement, trade, routes, ships. They had no fields, so they bought grain. No mines, so they traded silver. No army, so they built fleets. And soon, Venetian ships were everywhere, from Constantinople to Alexandria, from the Black Sea to the edge of the known world. They did not conquer with swords. They conquered with contracts. Venice became the middle point of the world. Spices from the east passed through its docks. Silk from China filled its warehouses. Gold flowed through its markets. A sack of pepper could cost more than a man's yearly wage, and Venice controlled it all. But power creates fear, and fear creates enemies. To survive, Venice built something no other state dared to attempt, a government designed not to give power, but to restrain it. The Doge was not a king. He could not rule alone. He could not pass power to his sons. He could not even open his own letters without supervision. Behind him stood councils. Behind the councils, more councils. A system of constant surveillance, because Venice trusted no one, not even itself. This obsession with control created stability, unlike anywhere else in Europe. While kings rose and fell, Venice endured for centuries. And then came the moment that changed history. In 1204, the Fourth Crusade arrived, not in the Holy Land, but at the gates of Constantinople, the greatest Christian city on earth. The Crusaders were meant to fight Muslims. Instead, they attacked fellow Christians. Venice guided the fleet. Venice provided the ships. And when Constantinople fell, it was Venice that chose the prize. Not land, not thrones, ports, islands, sea routes. From that moment, Venice became an empire, not of territory, but of water. Crete, Corfu, Dalmatia, a chain of harbors stretching across the Mediterranean. Every Venetian ship could sail safely from one controlled port to the next. The sea itself became Venetian territory. Once a year, the Doge performed a ritual unlike any in history. He sailed into the lagoon aboard a golden ship. He raised a ring and cast it into the sea. "We marry you, O sea," he proclaimed, as a sign of eternal dominion. Venice was not beside the sea. Venice belonged to it, but no empire lasts forever. In the east, a new power rose, the Ottoman Empire. In the west, explorers redrew the world when Portuguese ships found a direct route to India. The spice trade no longer needed Venice. The sea that made her rich betrayed her. Trade slowed, Gold faded, power slipped away, and yet Venice did not fall in flames. It transformed. If it could no longer rule the world, it would enchant it. Artists filled its palaces. Music echoed through its canals. Masks turned the city into a living dream. While empires fought wars, Venice became a spectacle, a memory of greatness. Until in 1797, Napoleon arrived. No fleet, no siege, just a message: surrender or be destroyed. After more than 1,000 years, the Great Council voted. The Republic ended not with battle, but with silence. Today, Venice no longer commands fleets. It rules something far more powerful: imagination, a city that should never have existed, and yet stood for over a millennium, built on mud, held together by will, and remembered by the world.